The voicemail arrived 11 days after his death, and investigators still can't explain it. At 2:13 a.m., Emily Mercer received a notification on her phone, one new voicemail. The sender was her missing brother, Daniel, but Daniel Mercer had disappeared nearly a month earlier. Daniel Mercer was 31 years old. He worked as a freelance audio technician and lived alone in a small town in northern America. On the night of October 14th, he left his apartment shortly before midnight. He never returned. 3 days later, police discovered his car abandoned near Blackwood County Road. The keys were still inside. His phone was turned off. There were no signs of violence, no witnesses, no trace of Daniel Mercer. Friends later told investigators that Daniel had been acting strangely for weeks. He barely slept. He constantly checked his phone during conversations. And 2 days before disappearing, he asked his sister a disturbing question. Had anyone ever called the house without speaking out? After the disappearance, strange reports began coming from the area surrounding Blackwood Forest. Several residents claimed they heard a phone ringing deep in the woods at night. Search teams combed the area for days. Nothing was found. No footprints, no phone, no body. As weeks passed, the investigation slowly began to fade. Then something impossible happened. On November 8th, Emily Mercer received a voicemail from Daniel's phone. According to police records, the device had remained switched off since the night he vanished. Emily listened to the message at exactly 2:13 a.m. At first, there was only static. Then, a voice emerged from the noise, weak, distorted, but unmistakably Daniel's. Investigators later enhanced the recording. Only a few words could be understood. Don't let them. Static. There's still more static. Listening. Then silence. At least, that's what investigators believed at first. The voicemail was sent to a forensic audio laboratory. Investigators isolated the background noise hidden beneath Daniel's voice. And that's when they noticed something disturbing. Breathing. Slow, steady breathing, extremely close to the microphone, as if someone else had been standing beside him the entire time. But according to the audio analysis, Daniel was completely alone. Police attempted to trace the signal. The voicemail originated from an old cellular tower near Blackwood Forest, the exact same area where Daniel's abandoned car had been discovered. New search teams were deployed immediately. Drones, thermal cameras, tracking dogs. Nothing was ever found, no evidence, no remains, no explanation. But investigators still admit there is one detail they cannot explain. In the final seconds of the voicemail, the breathing suddenly stops, and a door quietly closes somewhere in the darkness. The case was officially closed 11 months later. Daniel Mercer was never found. To this day, Emily still believes her brother was alive when that voicemail was sent. And some investigators privately admitted they avoided listening to the recording alone at night. Because once you hear the breathing, it's impossible to forget.